Welcome to another episode of Engineers in Cars Fetching Friends from the Airport. Let's see who we have today. We have Shelley Wolfe. Shelley Wolfe is the Executive Director at KMVT. That's where I make my other TV show, John Wants Answers. To see other episodes of John Wants Answers, go to johnwantsanswers.com. I see Shelley. She sees me.
Hey there.
Hey.
I don't know why, but I always look for a black car when I see you.
Black car?
I don't know why.
You only see it at nighttime.
Maybe. How are you?
Good. How was your flight?
I'm good. Thank you for picking me up.
So where are you coming from?
I am coming from Los Angeles.
What were you doing in Los Angeles?
My best friend's daughter was graduating from UCLA.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I saw a picture on Facebook.
Oh, you probably did.
She's beautiful.
She is beautiful. Beautiful, very smart, very talented. Now I just got to find her a job.
Yeah. Where did you graduate in?
International Studies.
So she can study the world.
Mm-hmm.
She has studied the world.
She has. She actually has traveled all over Turkey. She's fluent in Turkish as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is she Turkish by descent?
No, it's just
That's
something that's
odd.
always intrigued her.
It's an odd one to pick of all the ones to pick.
It is. But that's always been one of her loves, and so she spent 3 years every summer there, touring there and
Oh, yeah.
working there and learning the language and stuff. So, like, it's all international exchange
Oh,
programs
okay.
and stuff like that. So, through actually the U.S. government. So they have students that they pay to go over there, and then there's families that host them and stuff like that while they go and become educated. Yeah. How have you been?
Good.
Good. The hat looks good, and like the outfit.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's good.
I get mixed reviews on the hat.
Really?
Some people like it, and some people think it looks douchey or hipster.
Hipster's cool, right?
Well,
I guess so. You asked.
depends who you ask.
All right.
Right? Exactly. But enough people seem to tell me they like it,
Right.
so I'm going to keep it for a while.
Nice.
Until people stop telling me they like it.
What's been going on with you?
Just making new TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
We did one on Sunday,
Nice.
did one on Friday.
Nice.
This is the 5th episode.
Nice.
You're number 5.
So what are we talking about?
About where you came from, what you did there. So we got that out of the way.
All right. Very good. Oh, so you're going to edit all this together?
Yeah.
So I'm on camera right now.
You are on camera.
You have to disclose this when I get the car.
Well, you saw them, right?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean they were
That
rolling.
that was the condition of when I picked you up.
But I'm not an engineer. Isn't your show called
No.
Engineers in the Car?
It's called Engineers in Cars Fetching Friends from the
Okay.
airport.
Fair
So you were in the friend zone.
Fair enough. What else can I say, good or bad?
Do you agree in perpetuity to let me air this with your image on YouTube
Nope.
and everything else?
Nope.
I'll edit that part out. So it's new at KMVT.
What is new at KMVT?
I told all the viewers that you're executive producer at KMVT.
Yep, so what is new at KMVT? We are working on all kinds of things. We've got a couple new proposals out for possibly some upcoming channels. We've got some great summer camps going on currently.
Upcoming channels, what does that mean?
Possibly new expanded channels. You were there one night to speak out, Sunnyvale.
You're gonna have. I didn't know you were gonna have more channels.
Well,
I thought I would just take KMVT, which I am on, and show it to the people of Sunnyvale.
Right, but that would incorporate another new channel. So it would be basically a brand new channel here in Sunnyvale, and so they would have a public access channel, which would be actually channel 26. We'll see what happens with that. Our fingers are crossed.
Would KMVT 15 air all the same stuff on the 26?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
It might.
Could I still be on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it depends on what they're looking for to have on their channel. So that's all part of it. And obviously, the biggest part of it is making sure Sunnyvale residents are on your channel.
They need to be informed.
They need to be informed.
Exactly.
Exactly. So we thank you, John, for coming out and speaking out to the public there that evening.
I was trying to get them to watch my show.
Well,
watch my show. It's award-winning.
It is award-winning. And, actually that's another thing that's coming up. We have the Hometown Awards, which are coming up, and those will be in August. So we're very excited about that, and hoping to garner quite a few awards for the station.
I've entered a few into that, but when do they announce the finalists?
They will be announced August 7th, and I will be in Philadelphia for that.
Are you going to Philadelphia just to see the announcement?
Well, also for the conference as well. So I'll be there for the conference as well as hopefully accepting some awards on behalf of all of us winners. Actually, as a station, we entered 6 awards, and there's some national awards on behalf of the station that people can actually put in to recommend the station receiving some awards. We've got some great summer camps. We're our second week in. Next week, we're fully sold out of 3 camps. So we have a studio production, advanced studio production claymation. So, we're
I hate claymation because they take over our green room.
They do, but kids love claymation. It's such a great...
But I have nowhere to chill with my, crew before the show.
Well, we have a conference room.
Yeah.
And we have a backspace now.
You have a backspace? What does that mean?
By the back offices there, which we didn't have before.
No?
You guys can utilize that
space. I have not investigated your back office yet.
Well, you need to do that, yes. This past couple weeks ago, we got the entire staff fully CPR certified and trained, and so
if I have a heart attack in the station,
we all know how to handle it.
Someone will be there to save my life.
Absolutely. Project Connect, which is a program we launched last year and already graduated our first 20 students, will be relaunching in August.
There's a lot of stuff going on in your station.
Lots. Working on some grants right now for some great programs. And
that means if I'm a great program, I can get some money?
Well, I'm working on new programs and helping to fund, because we're still trying to raise our funds to be able to support the capital campaign. So, because if I can get $40,000 by the end of the year, then I can upgrade all of our cameras for studio production.
That'd be great.
It would be great.
Looking forward to some nice high-def cameras.
100% HD at that point. So.
Oh man.
That would be really, really good for us.
This show right now that we're on?
Yeah.
High def.
High def. And look at these cameras. I mean, I didn't even really know that they were on. So they're tiny.
They're tiny.
They're very tiny. There should be like a little, red or green button on it.
Oh, I turned off the flashing red light.
Got it.
I don't want people to know they're being recorded.
See, that's not good. You have to release that information when you get in the car, John.
I released it to you before you got in the car. I was like, you're going to be on a TV show, by the way, when you get a ride back from the airport.
It's all fun. So I'm going to the airport a couple weeks ago, so...
We'll have to have a follow-up.
Yes, we'll have to.
Be like, hey, how those grants go?
Exactly.
How's that new channel coming?
Exactly. So it's very exciting.
Did your friend get a job yet?
She hasn't. Hopefully when she's to New Mexico, she will. It's really interesting. I think we take for granted not knowing that these college students, even no matter how well they do, they still have trouble finding jobs.
I remember getting out of college, trying to find a job.
Yeah. What was that like?
I'd worked for my dad for a while.
Right.
Doing like labor-intensive stuff, which is not my cup of tea. So I had to spend a few months in new resumes.
Right.
Once you get the first job, then the rest just fall into place.
Right.
But the first one, that's the tough one.
That is the tough one. So what's going on with the John Wants Answers show?
Man, what isn't going on?
Yeah. I had a show last time I saw you. I was leaving the station.
You were taking off before you witnessed the train wreck. Well, you perceived to be a train wreck. No, it was not a train wreck. It was just a regular John Wants Answers. Another irregularly expected fine John Wants Answers episode.
And what would you say is the greatest thing about producing your show at the studio?
We get to do it live on KMVT.
Right.
So people at home can watch it live.
Live, nice.
And tweet us.
Yes.
And we're live on the internet. And there's lighting in the studio.
Right. Yeah, we have a studio production class going on tonight, so hopefully we'll be graduating a few more future producers as well.
I keep trying to convince my friends to take the class.
They should.
So they can all work on my show.
They should.
It's a hard sell. They're like, oh, I got a job to do. I can't work on your show.
So you manage it. And we also do customized training, so if they have a time where they just want to come in during the daytime because they can leave work and actually do that, we do that as well.
And you have other classes too, like photography.
We do. We have photography. We've got editing. We have social media classes, digital media literacy classes. We're actually going to be expanding the classes, so not only do you learn a immersive program like the studio production, but we will be offering individualized classes such as audio and directing and technical directing and lighting, all that sort of thing. So our producers can also learn the aspects of those individually, which I think is really important.
What do you think the best show on KMVT is?
I think they're all very worthwhile.
You can't pick one that's the best?
I cannot pick one that's the best. I think they all have their attributes and are all very worthwhile shows.
Is there one that's the worst?
No.
Is there one that you import from another station that you can badmouth because it's not made in your station?
No.
No?
No. I actually, I can't say I haven't seen the shows because I've seen a lot of the shows, but we don't watch the shows. So, as you know, it's one of the only places you can go to have uncensored content, besides in the car of yours. But, you know, it's exciting to see that people will put out programming and do their best. So, I would say what I love actually about our channel is that we don't come across very bad produced programs. So even though people throw stuff up on YouTube, because we have the tools to provide them and train them in a proper manner. So since we have the tools to provide them the production skill set, we actually have very good quality programs, even if they are import programs.
It's a cone dog.
Don't worry anybody over.
Dog with a cone on his head.
Cone dogs have landed.
Thank you for being on the 5th episode
Absolutely,
of
my
Engineers
pleasure.
in Cars Fetching Friends from the Airport.
Thank you, John.
It's a little bit wordy.
Appreciate it. Next time I get to drive the car, right?
That's not how it works.
Oh, man.